The entire county turned out to send their team off to East Lansing. The sun came out in Northport today precisely at 9:55 a.m. It's 5 minutes before the hometown Wildcats basketball team left for the state Class D semifinal game in East Lansing. You had to know what would happen. The sun has been shining on this team all year long. Gordy Wick's squad went 19-4 this year and won the hearts of the entire town along the way.
And I think it's their attitude, is that they're a team. They play as a team. There isn't just one person who says, we're going to win. The whole team says that.
For some schools, it happens once a generation. For others, that happens once in a lifetime. But this year, the Northport Wildcats are going to state, and the entire town turned out today to wish them well.
Not too many teams get to do this, and we're behind them 100%.
By the time these kids were 7th graders, everybody said they were just good athletes and they were going to go a long way.
You guys around here a little bit excited about this?
Oh, yeah, we're all ready to go.
The team was greeted by banners and well-wishers the entire route down M22 through Lillooet County. For the players and coaches, it was all a bit overwhelming.
I can't really explain it right now. I mean, it means a lot to us. In soccer, we've been in the state finals 4 years in a row, but in basketball, it's a lot different than soccer. It's a more intense game.
Now the task at hand is beating North Dickinson and getting to the finals. But to the village of Northport, it really doesn't matter what happens downstate. Northport loves their Wildcats.
This is our last trip together, you know, as a team, and this is what the fun part of it is right now. We're going downstate. We can't lose. No matter what, we can't lose.
And Jack, as I told Deborah Dorenkamp and Dave Walker when I returned back from Northport, I think that was the most exciting news story I'd ever covered.
I got to go there along with you, and before they left, to talk with Coach Gordy Wick, and he said one of the things that he did the night before was he had the team all over, and they watched the movie Hoosiers. And the funny thing is, in many ways, this team's very similar.
Actually, this is pretty ironic. Northport High School has a total of 70 students to choose from. Hickory had just 68. The small-town schools made it to the big time, and when they stepped into the big gym, the reactions were pretty much the same.
It was very similar. I mean, we walked into that big gym, and it's like, oh, man. Everything was so different, the atmosphere. Because we came in the Jennison Fieldhouse, we heard a lot of people just cheering, and it was like, this is incredible.
Yeah, a couple players said the same thing that they did in the movie, that the free throw line was 15 feet from the basket, and that the basket was 10 feet. So.
Hold us under the backboard. How far? 10 feet.
In Chrysler, I was able to relax maybe 10 minutes after we got in, but it's just a feeling I'll never forget, just the sheer energy of the whole Chrysler Arena.
But now here comes the twist. In the movie Hoosiers, it was the star player that hit the big shot. Northport's all-stater was on the bench, so they ran a play for senior Fred Thomas, and that didn't work. Fortunately for the Wildcats, Dan Stowe did.
Daniel Stowe! Got it!
So we're definitely, the small town came out on top of the pile this year. That's how I equate it, you know. It's almost like Northport and Hoosiers is the same thing.
When we come back, we'll take you all the way through the tournament.
From the districts to the finals, next when Everybody Has a Dream continues.